So the new Samsung Galaxy S25 series, not just the S25 Ultra as we see in this video, come with a new video camera mode called Samsung Log. It's Samsung's take on what we all know as log profile, but in case you don't know what that is, it's not really new as some Android devices already have them and they've been using them for a while. And even the new iPhone 16 Pro Max can shoot ProRes log, for example. When you shoot in normal video modes, your options are limited when it comes to the post-editing process and what you can actually do with your footage. It's a bit like painting over an already painted canvas. Log gives you editing flexibility as it's flat like a blank canvas. It has more data to play with, so no AI intrusion, and you can also add your own lot after, or you can color grade it as you like. With Log, the camera sensors captures a wider dynamic range. So the sensor records luminance of both the very dark and very bright areas, so you have more control over color adjustments for more cinematic and visually appealing results. So in a nutshell, if you're shooting in Log, it means you can preserve a lot of the data. It records more data, so you can do a lot more with your video content. So especially for content creators out there, you'll be able to color grade afterwards and make it look like the way if you have a signature look on social media, you'll be able to do that very easily just by using your smartphone on the go. So how do you use it on the Samsung Galaxy S25? On the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, you can get to Log via Pro Video mode, then toggling on Log. You can then shoot across all lenses and up to 8K at 30 frames per second. So 1x, ultra wide, 5x, or if you want to shoot 3x, you'd have to shoot at 4K maximum. You can either shoot 4K 120 frames per second in Log, which is incredible. In Pro Video mode, you can also see things like your zebra pattern for overexposed areas and false colors, again for accurate exposure. In Zebra, you can go up to 100 and videos will be recorded in 10-bit HEVC codec. Another way to do it if you're not comfortable with those Pro Video settings is to just have it in your normal video mode. So if you go into settings, then advanced video options, then tap Log to apply to Pro and video modes. Be careful though, because the phone will remember your last settings. So before you shoot, make sure you check to make sure Log is on if you need it on, or it's off if you don't want it on. On to the next thing. How easy is it to actually edit your Log video files? You can either edit it directly on your device by swiping up on your footage, then letting Samsung apply their own LUT to it. You can also download Samsung's 1D and 3D LUT profiles, so that way you can use it on third-party programs like DaVinci, Premiere, or like myself, Final Cut Pro. And then you can apply it to your video, or you can edit it the way you'd normally edit your S-Log files from like your Sony camera, for example, and color grade it just the way you'd like to do that. So once you've done all that, what kind of results can you expect? Well, videos come out really great. You can really get some cinematic footage when you record in Log profile from your S25 Ultra, for example. You still wouldn't beat your FX3 or Lumix camera, for example, but it's good to have for those that like to have their signature look when sharing reels on social media. With Log, it means you can reserve things like your highlights, the colors looks better. You can color grade it just the way you want to do. Shooting Log profiles just give you more to play with in terms of the data. So things like your highlights, your shadows, and the colors, you can really tweak it to make it your own. Just like the iPhone 16 Pro Max, you can also shoot to an external SSD like I always do on the iPhone, but you'd have to download the camera assistant app to toggle this on. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, but Samsung says that's something that's possible. Where the Samsung shines over the iPhone 16 Pro Max is with the iPhone, you'd have to download an external app like the Blackmagic app to be able to do extra tweaks and see your zebra and see things like your false colors. But with this, if you just go into the Pro Video mode, you have access to all these things built into the smartphone itself, which is brilliant. But over to you. Let me know what you think. If you want to know anything more about Log and LUTs and all that kind of stuff on your phone, let me know in the comments below as well. I'll do my best to answer your questions. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Happy shooting.